I don't believe that. I mean, you say what you want, but he made Orlando basketball what it was. Before that, it was Stanley Roberts. Come on,
Matt. Before he made Orlando basketball what it was,
Scott.
but Penny Hardaway continue it, Tracy McGrady continue it, Dwight Howard continue it.
Grant Hill.
Now we're trying to figure out who's going to continue it now.
Eventually you'll see McGrady, and you will see you'll see McGrady,
Penny,
and you'll see Penny Hardaway's numbers. Actually,
they'll put Otis Smith in for the great job he done as general manager.
Listen, T-Mac situation, I completely understand.
You have to acknowledge.
Listen, T-Mac situation, I completely understand why he wanted to get trade leave because we won 20 games that year. With your next best players going to be Drew Gooden and Juwan Howard. Tyronn Lue's your point guard.
Well,
yes, you can get traded.
Grant Hill completely screwed it.
Exactly.
They completely screwed the pooch whenever Grant Hill was just sitting back collecting money.
Thank you.
Well, y'all do realize, and I know Cortez probably loses sleep about this, you gave the Pistons their title in 2004.
Yep, when you gave him Ben Gordon.
Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
The Pistons title in 2004 was Ben Wallace, Chucky Atkins, and Chauncey Billups.
Yep.
Yeah.
All three people who played for who, or who were traded for whom.
The Magic, and that's
For
why
Grant.
I say. And at the time, Ben Wallace was a productive player. And
He was good on the Magic.
Yeah, he was good on the Magic. Now knowing what he turned out to, yeah, I mean, it was a great pickup by him. But yeah, it was surprising. But
Chauncey.
listen, man, I know people that's watching this outside. Y'all know me for years. I don't like Shaq. Period. I don't like Shaq.
We cannot tell.
never will, man. But
if you're listening to this and you can't tell that Cortez does not like Shaquille O'Neal, you are deaf.
Wait till we do the show with Florida puts Tim Tebow in the Ring of Honor, and you'll hear about.
They already did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they been did that.
So,
I forgot.
I guess the thing what irks me, John, is that when someone that leaves on bad terms like that, I know it's some years ago. It was a lot of bad blood there and everything like that. And I just don't agree with it. Some Magic players are okay with it. Some Magic fans are okay with it. Some are not. I'm in that bunch that is not okay with this, and I'm selling it. And
well, you're in the bunch that remembers all the dick things he said on the way out.
Yeah, listen, man. Dwight, at least
you gotta think about the Cortez. On the way out, on Shaq's way out, Shaq was 25 years old.
Look, on Shaq's way out, Cortez was 3.
Nah, I was 9.
No, it was 96. Shaq was born March 6, 1972.
Okay,
I was 9, and I comprehended what was going on.
He's been holding this since he was 9 years old. Cortez has been holding this since he's 9.
Cortez, you're a year younger than me. You were older than 9 when that happened.
When he left in 96?
96, yeah.
Yeah, 85. I was 9. I was born in 85.
You were 11.
11.
85 to 96.
I can't count,
11.
man. 11. Give me 2 more years.
I
was
19.
I was getting flustered with all this whole Shaq talk. But listen, man.
I was 19.
I love Shaq the talent. I respect his talent, where he is on the court. Just never could put up with his ego. And I'm selling it, man. And it's a circle going to talk about, so I'd rather not talk about it. I just want to get y'all opinions about it because y'all looking at it from an outside perspective, which that does pretty well. But I'm just looking at it as a Magic fan that's pretty much is still. I mean, yeah, of course I'd be lying if I say I'm not jealous of Shaq compliments. Of course I am. That could have been our dynasty, but I'm just gonna go ahead.
No, it couldn't have.
What do you mean? No, they couldn't have.
Orlando's cursed. They couldn't have.
Orlando's cursed. Orlando's cursed with having people with bad hair.
That dynasty would never happen, dude, because you'd have been in the same place. You've been running against those 96 through 98 Bulls teams.
Yeah. Then he would have left after that because they never could have beat the Bulls. Or you would have had to bring in Scottie Pippen when he went to Houston.
Team that almost signed Tim Duncan to a lot of things that happened to the Magic. Man.
That was 2000.
Yeah, you almost brought in Tim.
That was close. But
instead, you brought in Grant Hill and his tremendous ankles.
All right, last buy-sell topic. Mars Stoudemire, the Mavs are really struggling here. They're 5-6 since he's joined. He came out with his Captain Crunch uniform. Y'all didn't see the picture on
Look like the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
It was bad, but he quoted, said, I came to the Mavericks, this is unacceptable that I came here. So, I mean, by itself, should he be frustrated because they're 5-6 and the Mavs team is 7 in the West right now?
5-6 in 11 games. You were on a team that went 1-10 during an 11-game stretch. Shut up.
Amari?
Shut up.
Here's my thing on Amari's side, Amari. Who is he? What has he done?
He's bathed in red wine.
To where his opinion should hold any weight. What has he done?
Yeah, just hush.
What has he done in his career? Not only that, you're the new guy. You're the new guy. You shut your pie hole until you have some credibility. 11 games is not credibility. Not when you have Dirk Nowitzki, who's won a championship. Not when you have Rick Carlisle down there, who's won a championship. Not when you have talent around you. Shut up. Play the game.
Exactly.
Same thing with Rajon Rondo going down there with his ego. You guys came off teams who were lottery picks last year. You weren't helping them. You were in no position to be running your gator now.
Rajon Rondo is shooting 37% from the free throw line this season. Shaq over his career averaged about 56%. Rajon Rondo, who I thought was an excellent pickup for them, has really struggled to get in the groove with the Mavs. And it seems that he's been getting in conversation with the coach, did not want to agree with the timeout. Then there's been stuff in the media where he's been talking to Kobe. Like, y'all talk to Kobe all the time. I appreciate what he think about me. You need to go ahead and focus on the situation with the Mavs because y'all are struggling. This is the team that who I picked at the beginning of the year to come out the West before the Rondo moves because I thought the Tyson Chandler move was a pretty good move for them to get back because he's a catalyst on the end. But it seemed like this team is this in a midst of array of a mess that they have right now. And I'm buying what he said, but I'm selling the time when he said this because you just need to go ahead and actually share this with your teammates instead of sharing this with the media.
Here's my thing, man. Rajon Rondo is going to be, when it's all said and done, you want a bold prediction?
Go ahead.
In 2 years, Rajon Rondo is looking for a job. He's going to mouth himself out of the league.
I agree. He's such a hothead. And it's just, you think you got these veterans, Dirk, Tyson Chandler, these good, Monte Ellis.
The Mavs are a product of what I like to call trying to do too much. You're trying to do too much by bringing in all these other pieces. And then you bring in a guy who's going to mouth off in his Michael Jackson Captain Crunch jacket in an interview. Who he scored 6 points. And he's done absolutely nothing except bathe in red wine lately. Mm-hmm. So just hush. Then you brought in the hothead Rondo. They're a product of doing too much. If you would have left the core together and stopped trying to do too much stuff, it would have been okay for you. But now you got people that want to run off at the mouth, especially a guy who just got there who shouldn't be saying anything.
Right.
Just shut up.
All right.
Put your damn goggles on and shut up.
That should do it for us.
Woo!
Let's go ahead and wrap up here. Want to thank, once again, Kevin Carter coming. You know, he always here. Yeah. But Mr. Orr, you know, I got to send him out with this.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo!
It's always a pleasure to have him. It's always a pleasure to have John on. So I know he's a busy man with a busy schedule. So whenever he can join us, he can. John usually contributes most of the time, but busy lifestyle. Got a family.
Busy lifestyle.
Got
like a pimp. He's a pimp.
He's a pimp.
Yeah.
He pulled the counters and Speedos. I mean, let's just go for that. So, which I guess eventually we're supposed to be having a balls on court counter shooting though. Maybe he'll do all months for you.
Just call me Mr. April.
I mean, you don't want to see skinny Kevin. You don't want to see my man boobs. So I'm sure y'all don't want to see that.
Yeah, you're every month.
John is our advertisement guy. So.
We would get John a bearskin rug, but he's so hairy that he'll get lost in the bearskin rug.
Oh, so make sure you stay tuned with me and Kevin Podcast.
The only way I'm in the calendar is if John needs a stripper pole, and then I'll just stand up.
If John needs some some ribs or anything like that, they'll be gone because I already ate them.
Some ribs.
So,
Stay classy, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, take it easy, John.
All right, but
All right, man. I got to get out of here.
all right, take care.
All right,
Anyway,
brother.
make sure you stay tuned during the week for Cortez and Kevin Podcast. During the week, we always try to do this. Sometimes I know as of late, we have not been doing as many.
It's because people need to go out of town on the time.
People need to go out of town. And but anyways, make sure you stay tuned tomorrow because Kevin and Johnny Malone is going to do a podcast.
We're going to do a Jaguar eccentric podcast, which will be mostly Jaguar talks and making fun of the Eagles and salty Denver fans.
So, folks, if that means if you're a fan of this show, go see Cinderella tomorrow. It opens up in theaters.
Make sure you can follow the Twitter
I didn't know
page.
John was still there.
Yeah, I know he's there. Make sure you go to the Twitter page. Check us out. Go to @BallsNotCourt. You can follow me at @CP. Mr. Carter.
Kevin C2415.
John, you got a Twitter?
No, you can find him
No, find me on the Facebook page. You go to the Balls in Our Court podcast or the Hardwood Nation or wherever else we plug on this show. You can find me.
Anyways, yeah, like he said, just like John said, go to the search bar on Facebook, type in Balls Not Court, you'll find us. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Windows, Zune, many other sites as well. You can go to the direct link for Podomatic at inthemindofcp.podomatic.com. That'll get us there. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for listening. Stay tuned. We're glad to try to do some more story, cover some more NFL, NBA playoffs on the horizon. Oh, yeah, March Madness is coming up soon. So we're going to be doing some March Madness talk
Sunday this Sunday.
So, yes, so we'll be doing a preview for that once we figure out the brackets, and we'll probably do our own little bracket and like that. So, that should do it for us. For Kevin Carter, John Orr, Cortez Paul, have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Boston Court Podcast.
Bye-bye.